Hey everyone, this is Conversations with Dr. Krystal Lee, and I am yours truly. So today's chaplaincy moment is inspired by 1 Peter chapter 5, verses 5 and 6. And they read as follows. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility, for Yah resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yah, that he may exalt you in due season or due time. What I want to talk to you about today is I know in our society there's very little room for followers, if you will. Everybody wants you to follow them. I mean, on Instagram, follow me, follow me, follow me. But where are you going? Are you a leader? Are you worthy to be followed? Are you really an elder, or are you not? You see, when you are an elder, it's something that goes with that. It's responsibility. It's accountability. You can't just call yourself an elder because you're mature in age. You have to be mature in process, in thinking, and mastered some techniques and abilities. A lot of people want the mantle of being an elder and the respect and the loyalty. But how many of you have put in the humility? How many of you have served someone else? How many of you have listened and obeyed and taken in instructions? And most importantly, can the Father even trust you? Can he give you something to do and you follow it? Or are you an unfaithful servant, one that isn't even filled with humility, let alone can lead someone else? You see, in order to be an elder, you first have to prove yourselves. You know, we all do. We have to work out our soul salvation, and we do that by learning humility. And we learn humility by humbling ourselves. We can't be too proud. People say, I'm too proud to work for McDonald's. I'm too proud to do that. I'm too proud to do that. I'm just too good for that. But what have you done to even earn the concept of being too good? People want their first job to be a boss. They want their first job to be something glorifying, something amazing. And that's just not humble. The Bible says, do not despise humble beginnings. But how many of us despise humble beginnings? How many of us just hate if we do our first event and nobody shows up? But if you never go out there and try some stuff, humble yourself, have humility, you're going to feel entitled, and you're going to be very disappointed in many ways, because you are coming out here thinking people owe you success. People owe you something you've never earned, you never worked for. Well, I'll tell you, the Father will make you respect and earn humility. Humility isn't something you just say, I got it. Humility is something you learn, and you learn it by serving. You learn it by doing. You learn it by volunteering. You learn it by putting in time and effort. You learn it by listening to someone else. You learn it by learning how to be a good follower. Before you can be a great leader, you first have to learn to follow, because you won't appreciate those that follow you. You'll just assume that's what they're supposed to do. But you want people to follow you because you've earned it. Follow you because it's in their best interest, not just because it makes you feel good or it sounds great. Being a boss sounds real good until you're in positions and you don't know what to do, and people are looking at you like you're the boss. You should know what to do. Even if we don't know, you should know. And when you're in those positions and you don't have the answer, sometimes it's the most uncomfortable place on earth to be. And so if you do not learn to humble yourself, you will find that the Father will humble you. He will get you to the point where he can use you and get glory from you. But we all know it's better to humble ourselves than to have the Father be forced to humble us. It's a whole nother situation. And it is a more challenging situation, I would even say. So if you find yourself in a position where you first have to serve before you can be served, take it with humility. Don't despise humble beginnings. Don't be so quick to tell yourself you don't need your parents, or you don't need this person. You don't need a boss. You don't need a manager. You don't need college. You don't need education. You don't need training. I mean, some people just think their natural abilities is all in all. But it doesn't work that way. Even superheroes have to have training. And we all know we have greatness in us. We all have gifts, talents, and abilities. But if we don't train them, it doesn't really do as much as it could have done if we allowed ourselves to be taught. So remember to be teachable. Remember to be humble. Remember to possess humility, because those are the things that are the bedrock, the foundation of any great leader. So may you all be encouraged, and I encourage you to read 1 Peter chapter 5, all of it. But definitely read today's verses, which are verses 5 and 6, and be encouraged. That's it for now. Bye-bye for now. I'm Dr. Krystal Lee. Follow me at Author K. Lee. And check out my website, drkrystallee.com. Love you much, and bye-bye for now.